One man in the day and in a load.
If you pass empty, you have to right through, man.
Watch out, empty. See school bus empty. Watch out. One man in that empty.
Yeah.
Wait a second, what make you think they not taking me, boss? What make they not?
That nothing run at Jamaica, man.
That, what make? What make?
You like sitting here. Come back on our hearse.
One hearse?
Yeah, man.
Alright, my boss. So yeah, man, yeah, my boss. You know, what's your comment on the school bus as a school? Would you take the school bus?
Awesome.
Why not?
As soon as I jump on that bus, I feel like I'm going to jail.
Feel like you're going to jail?
Yeah, because the way a school bus look, it looks way similar to a jail bus.
Jail bus?
Yeah.
So it was a good idea, things a good idea by the government. You think they waste their money or spend it?
We already have school bus, why them need another one? Like them try copy everybody while going overseas. Like I say, sometimes the government are going like the materials or sometimes, you know. To be honest, really. They might follow everything while going.
So I saw one since morning. You're traveling night?
Hmm?
You're traveling at that one?
No, sir. I'm not set foot in that bus.
Alright, my boss. Yeah, so hello, good morning. I just passed you standing beside one of the government school bus a while ago. Like, why didn't you get inside?
Good morning, because
Talk and speak a little bit louder. You're not sure, but talk a little bit louder.
no one was entering it, so I didn't go in there.
So why wasn't other school kids entering the bus?
I don't know. I feel like
Speak up a bit.
maybe it's because like this is nobody now going there, so they feel like so.
So you that go in there, father kids was in there?
Yes,
So you think that the kids will eventually get used to it and want to go in there?
yes.
But you think it was a good idea by the government or a bad idea?
I think it was a good idea.
Okay, so how long you think it will take for kids to get used to it and start aboarding these buses?
I don't know, but like I feel like if some other kids brave up and go in there, other kids will follow them and go in
When you
there.
say brave up, like why should they brave up? Is something wrong? Is something scary about the buses?
I don't.
Oh well, alright. Thanks for your opinion. Okay.
If you go far,
Yeah.
you can take your bus, you know, and them shit they like. See, out you go, dog, and you live like Linstead.
Yeah.
You can take your bus and them something there, dog.
Yeah. But me see a bus a circle this morning, and me not see any school kids in it. Like nobody don't want to take it. You understand? So you would take it though, like you traffic on it.
Well, me no know. Like, I left out a certain time and everything, dog. So, me no know.
Alright, well thanks for your opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah man, so my name is General. So you like the new school bus them?
Yeah.
So you would take one if you see it?
Yeah.
Why you like it?
Because they bring we to school upon time. And it take a route if you go to a school.
Yeah.
And you know drive through the part of the traffic there.
But I saw one since morning and it was empty and school kids were just standing and looking at the bus and not going
Some of them
inside.
just
Why?
idle.
Idle? Alright, thanks for your opinion. So woman, why make you think they not take a bus then?
No drunk them there?
Yeah man, my boss, so good morning. I'm see you with your little one here. You don't make sure take the school bus?
Right now, I told me not see it this morning, why I not take it. I want to know when the schedule of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, to take the bus.
I saw one since morning and we don't see these kids them are going out. Why you think them not going out?
Boy, I don't know, you know. But at the end of the day, as time progress,
Yeah.
I guess they must start take it, man, you know what I mean? True, I don't really know the time, and that's why I take taxi, you know what I mean? But anytime I know the time, I really love to know the schedule of the bus, to take the bus. It will want, it will I deal with.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, man. Alright, respect.
Yo, yes, I'm a boss. Children, they're not riding our bus.
Modern Jamaica was born out of the struggles of working people. From the uprisings of 1938 to the formation of trade unions and cooperatives, workers have built the foundation of our democracy and our economy. Yet too, many Jamaicans still work in poor conditions, without dignity, protection, or opportunity. The People's National Party believes that every Jamaican deserves fairness at work, a voice in the economy, and a pathway to prosperity. We will restore the power of labor, protect workers' rights, and build a just and inclusive society. Our approach: modernize labor laws and workplace protections, end the widespread abuse of contract work arrangements by enacting legislation to secure decent working conditions for all, review and modernize Jamaica's labor laws to reflect today's realities and protect workers across all sectors, pass the Occupational Health and Safety Act to ensure safe, healthy, and respectful working environments, launch the Livable Wage Commission to review income standards and recommend a fair national minimum wage, worker representation and sector councils, establish joint industrial councils for major sectors including tourism, security, and outsourcing to address industry-wide concerns, support tripartite dialogue among workers, employers, and the government to solve labor disputes, promote strong democratic trade unions as a central pillar of workplace justice and national development, economic security, and pension reform, remove tax from overtime payments for workers whose total earnings do not exceed $6 million per year, subject to anti-abuse provisions, increase the existing tax exemptions on pension income, expand the employee share ownership program to promote economic democracy and worker ownership, increase the employment tax credit cap to 40% to incentivize businesses to hire more people and invest in training, international standards, and global engagement, ratify all outstanding international labor organization conventions to bring Jamaica in line with global labor standards, strengthen labor inspection, compliance, and enforcement systems to uphold workplace rights, promote ethical employment practices and gender equity across the public and private sectors, a new social contract for the future of work, support policies for remote work, flexible schedules, and platform-based employment, protect informal workers by providing them with access to benefits, training, and pathways to formalization, promote lifelong learning and upskilling to prepare Jamaican workers for the demands of the future economy, care, dignity, and health for all, health and wellness for all. The People's National Party believes that access to quality health care is a fundamental human right. We are committed to building a system that delivers care with dignity, invests in our health workers, and meets the needs of all Jamaicans, rural and urban, rich and poor, young and old. A future PNP government will make the health of our people a national priority. We will modernize the health system to make it responsive to the needs of the people, improve mental health services, empower frontline staff, and invest in technology and innovation to ensure every citizen receives the care they are approach. Health care with dignity. Launch a national maternal and child health program to reduce mortality rates. Establish high-risk antenatal clinics in all health districts. Expand the neonatal intensive care unit at Victoria Jubilee Hospital and create one at Bustamante Children's Hospital. Reform emergency services with an adopt-in ambulance program supported by the private sector and civic groups. Train more paramedics and create national trauma response system. Create centers of excellence for day surgeries to reduce waiting times and backlogs. Establish 24-hour urgent care centers to ease pressure on hospital emergency rooms. Invest in AI-driven health systems to improve diagnosis and telemedicine. Ensure every parish hospital has radiology and CT scan capacity. Expand the radiology department at Bustamante Children's Hospital. Strengthen mental health services by training more professionals, creating mobile emergency teams, and establishing halfway houses. Build at least one mobile emergency response team per parish. Increase the number of blood collection centers. Create an independent and transparent system to manage patient complaints. Institutionalize research and development in health to strengthen local solutions and global impact support for health workers. Continuously review staffing to align with demand. Provide better housing support for healthcare personnel through the National Housing Trust. Offer graduated concessionary duty rates on motor vehicles and student loan forgiveness based on years of service in the public health system. Increase benefits and offer student loan forgiveness for those working in underserved areas and provide scholarship opportunities for further learning, health financing and expenditure. Expand services funded by the National Health Fund, including free surgical implants and screenings for persons 60 years and older. Strengthen project management to ensure efficient use of public health resources. Reform procurement to eliminate waste and ensure health dollars improve patient care. Standardize procurement systems across the health sector for better efficiency. Recognize the immense value of philanthropic diaspora support to the health system by streamlining processes to reduce costs and bureaucratic hurdles. Institutional reform and community care. Review the structure, mandate, and operations of the regional health authorities and reform them to the extent that they are not delivering more efficient and effective healthcare. Use digital technology for records management and to reduce administrative burdens on care workers. Create community health committees for greater local oversight and accountability. Transform health centers into community-based care coordination hubs. Social protection, a caring, inclusive, and family-centered Jamaica. The People's National Party believes that no one should be left behind, whether by age, ability, gender, or geography. Every Jamaican deserves a chance to thrive. True social protection is not just about handouts. It is about dignity, opportunity, and equity. Our vision is a Jamaica where families are strong, communities are supported, and everyone has a fair shot at a better life. Through coordinated policies and people-centered investment, we will build a caring state that uplifts every citizen. 1. Social protection. Go beyond welfare and build a caring system rooted in universal access. Eliminate systemic exclusion by guaranteeing services and opportunities to all. 2. Social mobility. Create pathways out of generational poverty through education, training, and entrepreneurship. Promote a family-centered development model that nurtures potential and economic independence. 3. Social cohesion. Restore core values and justice within communities. Strengthen community-level engagement through restorative justice and family court reform. 4. Social inclusion. Actively integrate persons with disabilities, the elderly, at-risk youth, and women. Promote gender equity and equal access to all aspects of national life. Strategic pillar. Our commitments. Invest $2 billion in year 1, then $3 billion annually to create a coordinated, family-centered social work system. Hire and consolidate a national cadre of social workers across ministries. Support families across 3 generations with integrated interventions. Flagship actions. Expand path to include stronger disability and mental health screening. Prioritize persons with disabilities in access to PATH benefits and include family caregivers for persons with disabilities in the PATH support system. Establish safe support centers in every parish for survivors of domestic and gender-based violence. Reform the family court to promote co-parenting and restorative justice. Introduce parenting support programs in schools and communities. Create after-school programs with life skills, mentorship, and care. reform the Child Protection and Family Services Agency to ensure proper care for children in state custody, provide job training, entrepreneurship support, and gang prevention through the Peace Management Initiative, expand restorative justice and community conflict resolution councils as part of a holistic national crime prevention program, strengthening Families' 5-year, $5 billion investment plan for our seniors. The People's National Party will invest $5 billion over 5 years to support 100,000 seniors across Jamaica with a national framework of care, inclusion, and protection. This plan recognizes the value of our elders and ensures that they age with dignity, safety, and connection. Community-based support, services. We will expand and strengthen localized programs to support daily needs and well-being for seniors. Services will include nutritious meal preparation, assistance with personal care and hygiene, regular wellness checks by trained personnel, accessible and reliable transportation services. These services will be community-based, people-powered, and delivered through strong partnerships with churches and other local organizations. The Faith-Based Community Transformation Fund. The PNP recognizes the deep-rooted influence of churches and other faith-based organizations in Jamaica, communities, and their proven ability to drive social upliftment. We will establish a faith-based community transformation fund FBCTF of $1 billion replenished annually to empower local churches and other faith-based organizations across Jamaica to expand their community-driven programs that strengthen families, support education, foster economic resilience, and promote social cohesion in a structured, accountable, and impactful manner. Contributions to the FBCTF by private sector firms and individuals will be incentivized by tax-deductible status. The FBCTF will be administered by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JSIF, or another appropriate public body to ensure transparency, efficiency, and proper monitoring and evaluation of these resources and its annual report, including audited financial statements, will be tabled in Parliament. A dedicated board of directors comprising pastors, other community leaders, and appropriately skilled professionals will oversee the FBCTF's governance, ensuring that it remains aligned with the needs of the communities and the objectives of national development. We will also establish a unit within the ministry with responsibility for social transformation to support the social initiatives run by faith-based and community organizations. Care and Dignity for Seniors National Caregiver Program. A trained caregiver network will be developed to support families and communities, train and compensate community caregivers, including family members who provide full-time support to elderly relatives, partner with churches, taxi associations, and community groups to help identify needs and expand outreach and service delivery. Pass an Elder Care and Protection Act to prevent abuse and safeguard the dignity of older Jamaicans. Digital inclusion for seniors. To close the digital divide and connect our seniors to the modern world, we will implement a targeted $750 million program to benefit 25,000 seniors. Provide digital devices or subsidies to eligible seniors. Establish 150 digital help desks island-wide. Train youth volunteers to teach digital coaching to 50,000 seniors. Launch a nationwide anti-scam and fraud prevention campaign tailored to older Jamaicans, with a focus on online safety and financial protection. Inclusion of persons with disabilities. The greatness of a society is measured by how it treats those who are often overlooked. Too many Jamaicans with disabilities continue to face barriers that prevent them from living full and independent lives. The People's National Party is committed to building a society that values, respects, and includes every person. We will break down the physical, institutional, and cultural obstacles that keep people with disabilities on the margins and create a system where they can thrive. Our commitments: create a national disability fund funded with $1 billion and replenished annually to strengthen the funding for the functions of the Jamaican Council for Persons with Disabilities and support nonprofit organizations that work with persons with disabilities, fund technology-based solutions for independent living and mobility, ensure all public buildings, schools, and facilities are accessible to persons with disabilities. We will convene a national consultation in year 1 to design a national disability integration plan with direct input from affected communities and launch a national campaign to challenge stigma and promote full inclusion in public life. We will guarantee equal participation in democracy by improving access to voting, education, and employment for people with disabilities. We will review and strengthen legislation and enforcement to protect the rights of persons with disabilities in all sectors, protecting women and girls from gender-based violence. 1 in 4 Jamaican women between the ages of 15 and 64 will experience intimate partner violence in their lifetime. Despite stronger laws and greater awareness, gender-based violence remains a national emergency. The People's National Party believes this crisis requires urgent action, bold innovation, and unwavering political will. We will move beyond press releases and promises to implement real, life-saving solutions that protect our women, uplift survivors, and prevent future harm. Our approach: technology and rapid response. Launch a national mobile app to report gender-based violence in real time. Integrate the app with emergency services and local shelters. Use geolocation technology to pinpoint incident locations, drawing on Wi-Fi, cell tower, and device data. Ensure strong privacy protections to safeguard the identity and safety of victims. Public education and prevention. Launch a national campaign on rights, protections, and available services. Embed respect, equality, and gender education into the school curriculum from early childhood to high school. Train students, teachers, and parents to identify warning signs and respond appropriately. Promote respectful relationships and challenge harmful gender norms.